Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sasha and today we're going to be looking through my Inktober sketchbook. Woohoo! So before I get started, I just wanted to say, my thoughts and prayers are with everybody after this recent presidential election. I'm Canadian, so obviously I didn't have a vote, and while the choice of president doesn't become like my president, I have a prime minister, so yeah, but what he chooses to do is going to affect the whole world, and it has everybody worried. So my thoughts and prayers are with you, especially my American friends, and I really hope that everything works out and that I believe that you have a bright future ahead of you, ahead of all of us, and that this isn't the end of anything, the end of the world or anything like that. Everything's gonna be okay. And even if he does cause some trouble, you guys can vote him out at the next election. So yeah, big hugs to all of you. So my first piece is this witchy punk kind of girl. And I really like how I did her hair. It was totally random and unplanned, and I really love dreads, and I think they look beautiful when they're super long, so I was really happy with that. I also really like how her tattoo came out. It's kind of cool. You can see it right there. That's supposed to be a cat. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. And then my second piece, this one I really like. I love doing the eyelashes turning into tree branches kind of thing, and so that was kind of cool and fun to do. I really like her eyes. They're sort of symmetrical. One's a little bit lower than the other, but turned out alright. And then her hand, I love those tattoos. If I was the tattooing kind of person, I would totally get those tattoos. They look awesome. So my next piece is kind of shiny right there. I used my Fine Tech Pearl colors. And this piece, I really like the composition of it. Like, it has like really blocky kind of elements to it. Like there's black here, solid black, and then a shiny red here, and then matte red here, and then a floral pattern here, and it's kind of in these sections, which I think adds a lot of interest. Yeah. So yeah, I really like this one. This one is one of my unsuccessful drawings, at least I think so. Some things that I would say are wrong are her head is way too big for her body, and you guys were so nice to me on my video when I made this, saying that you liked it anyway, so thank you so much. I do like how her tattoo turned out, her tattoos. This one's a flower, I think it's a peony, and this is a dream catcher. So yeah, I really liked how that turned out. This is an Egyptian goddess that I made up, and she has an ankh right here. And I wanted to draw someone that didn't have like Caucasian or Asian features, thus the bigger nose and bigger mouth. And I really like how it turned out. I definitely need to draw more like ethnic varieties, but it's really easy to slip into your old habits and draw what you're comfortable drawing and what you've drawn for so long. This girl is a cute little witch, and I used a reference picture for her pose and everything, and I think it turned out really cute. I really like this. And she's supposed to be a herb collector. She collects all these herbs. Yeah. And this one is kind of anime inspired, and she's just a cute girl sitting on a skull with these flowers, and I drew the flowers from reference, and I like the way they turned out. I feel like the petals could be a bit better, but yeah, it's all good. And this is a unicorn girl, and the pearls kind of shine a purple color because I used my Fine Tech Pearl colors. And so does her horn. Yeah, I like her expression. It looks like very maybe worried and mysterious, and yeah, something like that. I think it's pretty cool. I like the composition of this one because I feel like this part really balances this part out, and it kind of goes in an S shape. So yeah, I like that. This one I feel like I could have done better if I used a reference for the pose. Probably could have done a bit better, but yeah, it's cute. I like the kitty. The kitty's cute. I used the Fine Tech Pearl colors. And this piece was for my 10-minute drawing challenge for Inktober, which some of you guys actually did, which was really cool. I enjoyed seeing your pieces. And yeah, this is mine. It's just a simple forest scene. So, yep. And then this girl, she's kind of, I realized it later on, she's kind of inspired by a character in, what's that show? Something Murder. That sounds bad. How to Get Away with Murder. I think that's what the show is called. And she's a character that is kind of mysterious in the show, and don't know too much about her, and yeah, so. This piece, I really like how it turned out. I think this was when I started adding some Copics into my work, and I love how the fish turned out. Like, they look so cool, and they're koi fish. And I like her outfit. I think it's super cute. Of course, her hair is all flowy and awesome. Yeah, I love this piece. I think it turned out really well. This one's okay. I mean, the hat kind of looks like it's floating above her head, which is kind of funny. But yeah, she's pretty. I like her hair color. And then this piece I actually entered in Illustration with Evie's Halloween art competition giveaway. And yeah, this is the piece that I did for that. And she's supposed to be like a vampire with wings. This is probably my least favorite piece. It's supposed to be like a Gryffindor girl with her wand. And then I tried drawing some flowers right here, and I didn't really like those either. And I feel like the color combo is kind of boring and her pose is kind of weird. I hate to diss my own work, but just being honest. I really like how this one turned out. So it's a mermaid, and she has this circle in the background that's shiny. And I really like her hair. Really like that. And she's holding a Louboutin shoe. And it's like she found it at the bottom of the ocean, and she doesn't realize how expensive the shoe is, and she doesn't know what the shoe is for or what feet are. So that would be quite a mystery if you were a mermaid. For this one, I didn't have much time to work on it that day, so I ended up doing a colorful doodle. And I think this was the first time I used my, let's see what, first time I used this guy, my Pigma brush pen in purple. And it was a lot of fun, but the tip of it, which I'll show you right here, it looks like it's in a fine point, but it didn't actually, like, the lines weren't fine enough. Like when I wanted to do like sharp lines, they weren't, and edges, they weren't, the brush just couldn't do it, and I was like, no! So it made my line work look kind of not so great, but that's okay. This is one of my favorite pieces, and probably my most well-received piece by everybody on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I really love this piece. I love the Luna moth, and I love her flower tattoo, and I love the simple color palette. Her hand could have been drawn better. I could have spent more time on that. And I like her eyes. I think she has like a really, really soft expression and emotion, and yeah, I really like this piece. This is kind of more of a simple graphic piece, and it has like a gold moon behind it, and just a really simple kind of Art Nouveau styling to it. And it's kind of soft and somber. This is me attempting to draw flowers, something that I've been practicing lately because I suck at it. And yeah, I think we all have things that we need to improve on, and flowers is definitely one of my things. So I need to draw more and more of them. And I actually have a piece coming up for a show at Sally Centigrade, and it's a group show. And yeah, we have to do the theme revival. That's our theme for our paintings. And so I'm picturing something with flowers. And it's gonna be, I think February is in springtime, so yeah. It's gonna be something springy and floral, I think. So this piece is inspired by an Erin Condren planner. And it has cactuses or cacti, whatever, all over it, and it's so cute. And so I decided, once I got my new inks, because these are my new Liquitex inks, I was like, I'm gonna draw some cactuses. Yeah, heck yeah. And so I did, and this was the result. It's kind of messy, it's kind of fun. And then this piece is just a cute little pixie. I love the details in her hair and all the leaves and everything. And she's supposed to be like holding these magical little sparkly things, but I forgot to color them in. Oops. And this is just a simple, cute girl with a fennec fox. And I think the fox is super cute. This was totally just an experimentation with my inks. I did some wet on wet techniques, and they turned out really neat. I really like it. But yeah, this was done like super quick too. Like, this was just an experiment, and my line work wasn't too planned out. I just kind of went into it to see what would happen. Then there's this piece, which is more planned out and has like stronger line art, I think, and a silvery moon behind her. And then this one, I love her. And I love how I did her tights or leggings, whatever they're called. I really love them. I'd love to own a pair of them like this. I think they're super cute. And that was when I used my Moon Glow watercolor. Yeah, I'm kind of breaking the rules using ink for Inktober, yeah. But I just got this new watercolor and I really wanted to try it, and so I had to. And it's Moon Glow by Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolors. Looks like this. I don't know if you can see. I hope it's focusing. But yeah, and it gives you all these different colors in one tube of paint, and it's really pretty. And then this was me trying out my new Pentel brush pen in pink. I saw that Audra Claire, one of my favorite artists, was using one, and I was like, oh, I need to try that. And so my art store actually had one. It was kind of difficult to get it because they had to look through so many boxes, and I felt so bad, but the sales lady was like super determined to get it for me, and I was so happy when she found it. And so yeah, this is what I doodled out with it. Just a simple portrait. This is probably my favorite piece in the whole book. This is kind of an idea that I had in my mind for a while, but I wasn't sure if I could like execute it properly. But I definitely exceeded my expectations. I really, really love the whole composition and everything, and I feel like this would be a really interesting character in a story or a comic book, graphic novel, something like that. And I'd love to draw her again. Like, I think she's totally awesome. And yeah, I don't know what her story is. Do you guys have any ideas of what it might be? Tell me in the comments below. So this is a Day of the Dead piece. It's a sugar skull. And I've always wanted to draw one of these, and I've painted like a few tiny ones, but I've never done like a really large piece. And well, this isn't really large, but like larger than like a little square. And so I had a lot of fun with this. I definitely want to do another sugar skull, but like pay more attention to detail and line weight and stuff. And yeah, but this is a good starter. And my final piece, the last piece of Inktober. So this is my witch Sona, and basically it's me as a witch, and she's curvier than regular witches? No, that doesn't make sense. She's curvier than what you might see out there because she's inspired by me. And I just so happen to be a bit on the curvier side, so yeah. And her special powers are she can summon cats with her magic. And there's a cat on her hat. And yeah, I gave her those really cool tights that other girl that I drew had. And I love the moon glow paint. It's so pretty. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tour through my sketchbook. And I enjoyed looking at everyone else's sketchbooks. You guys are amazing. And let me know down below, are you gonna do Inktober again next year? I'm not sure if I'm going to, because it was definitely a huge struggle to get through each day and film videos for it. If I do it next year, I'm probably gonna do something simpler, and I probably will only film a few videos for it because this was quite a challenge. But I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I hope it was worth it for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace!